Welcome to the stream. I haven't streamed since the national tragedy, 9/11. That's not true. That was 24 years ago. Oh, I might even joke. There was another national tragedy, but I shouldn't talk about that because that'll dampen the mood. It's a very bittersweet day today for me. Going off tangent. I'm going off multiple tangents. I'm in a very, very good mood, and it's not going to be ruined because today I'm avoiding Jump King. Let me hold my microphone. Maybe this is gonna sound too loud. Maybe I should reduce it because I'm holding it to my face. But it's fine. I'm still avoiding Jump King, as you can see. We're not gonna play that trash. Instead, we're playing something good. This is, well, now it's going to the main menu, but it is made by Sukeban Games, and that's the publisher. We're playing, this is VA-11, sorry, VA-11 Hall-A, otherwise known as Valhalla. It was created by Sukeban. I'm looking at some notes here too, just being completely honest, so I can remember what I want to talk about. Which, to my surprise, it was made by Sukeban. Made by Sukeban Games, a Venezuelan. I hope I said that right. I don't want to offend anyone. Indie company. To my surprise, because it is called Sukeban Games. I assumed it was Japanese. I feel like that's understandable. I don't know. Maybe I'm a racist piece of shit, but I don't know. Sukeban sounds Japanese as hell. But that doesn't matter. This quote-unquote visual novel is the greatest visual novel out there. And I use quote-unquote because my piece of crap friends will call this game like a visual novel, like derogatively, like, oh, you just like that story. It's not even you're reading a book. There's no gameplay, but there is gameplay, you bastards. It's fun. The game definitely found me at the right time. It's extremely relatable, and it's not like every trend now for new games. It has to be like super action and like all this competitive crap, or like rage-inducing, or God forbid if you're talking about like an Ubisoft game, or like even Ghost of Yotai, like some stupid college student has to inject their worldview into the game. I wrote that in the description. I don't know if anyone reads YouTube descriptions, but I'll just, honestly, this is the best way to describe it. I wrote this down here. The best way to describe it is from the main developer himself. He says it best. If you want a game like you never experienced before, VA-11 Hall-A Valhalla is a great bet. This is not a story about saving the world from a tyrannical ruler. This is about the lives of people trying to make the best out of a terrible situation, smiling in the face of dread. It's something to play as comfortably as possible. And if you need an optimistic game to cheer you up, then this is it. I don't really agree with the optimistic part. It's not that optimistic, in all honesty. It's actually it can be quite dark and grim and a little bit sad at times as well. It's definitely, it's relatable. I think, I'm not going to spoil too much, but as we play, you'll see. Jill is probably, like, from my experience, the most relatable character, and that is saying something, and you'll see why later, because there's certain philosophies when it comes to game development that people like to say is true, but I don't believe is true at all. But anyways, I'm yapping too much. I really do love this game. This is one of my favorite games. It's not the favorite game of mine, but it is definitely up there. It's in my top 10, probably actually top 3. I I don't really like put. I don't have a favorite game. I used to have like a favorite game, I would say, but there's so many good games that's kind of hard to be like, this is my favorite. You know what I mean? Valhalla is great, but it's hard to say like, you know, another favorite game of mine is Conker's Bad Fur Day, and it's hard to me to be like, oh, which one's better, Conker's Bad Fur Day or Valhalla? They're two completely different games, right? Anyways, I need to shut the hell up and I need to play, because that's my job here. It's to play video games. I was gonna do New Game Plus. I 100% of this game, by the way. Straight, I'm just gonna be honest, 100% of it. So I know everything. So I'm not gonna be experiencing anything new, but that's not the point. I just want to show you a good game. If you're watching this, if you're new, I usually have, I feel like at least one returning viewer. This is like me trying to push this on you. Like, hey, play this game. You won't regret it. I was going to do New Game Plus, but I want to show you like raw, like what, if you start a new game, this is how it's going to look, right? Thank you for playing VA-11 Hall A. I'm just going to call it Valhalla. I'm not going to say it like that, even though technically that's what it's called. This game is best played getting comfortable. Grab some drinks, some snacks, and enjoy. You don't really need that. I mean, I feel like every game, I have water. Okay, this is, you know, people will call you a fucking boomer if you drink water. Oh, water's great, by the way. Fucking people, oh, I have a Coca-Cola. It's like, dude, water's tremendous. I don't know why it's, oh, I have to, yeah, that's another thing. I will say, this is one, if there's any drawbacks about this game, it's the fact that, oh, wait. Am I crazy? I swear, I remember playing this game and spacebar wouldn't work to progress it. Alright, I'm going to use the mouse because, like, my current setup makes using a mouse to click the next boxes easier. But I swear I remember spacebar not being an option, but I guess I'm wrong. Hey, over here. She's in the TV. Boo! How's that for an entrance? I have to do a lay voice. Yeah, I'm gonna try a voice. I'm trying to do this game justice. I'm not a voice actor, you know. I'm trying to think of voice actors. Who was the guy for SpongeBob? Oh, what was his name? You know, I'm not a Martinet. How about that? The voice actor for Mario. Come on, Joe, look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. She is a great main character. Like, Anna needs to fucking stick it in her blowhole because Jill, she calls her Joe. I don't know why. I don't even think that's like similar in the slightest, but whatever. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit, my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just get. God. Sorry. See ya. I have like so many technical issues today, by the way, so it's like, sorry if I'm being a bit wonky. So now we're this is Jill. I'm gonna just do Jill like as if it's my voice, I guess. 'Cause, I don't know, Jill. If you, I already played this game, but if you know her character, she's probably has like a, I don't know, stereotypical tomboy voice. I don't know how that would sound. Not a voice actor, so I'm just gonna do my voice. Just a dream. There's something near the door. Chapter 1. Primera. Or Primera. Whatever. It's a chapter 1. Okay. It's fucking chapter 1. Why can't I read? I struggled last stream as well. Last stream was Sorcery. Steve Jackson's. I couldn't fucking read for the life of me, and it's starting to piss me off. I can read. I read better like in my mind, you know, if I'm reading a book, But like narrating, I'm just struggling with. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure to leave your... I can't fucking read. Oh my god. Make sure to save your data using the Life Backup app. You can now browse the augmented eye. By the way, in the future, I think like the year is like 2079 or some shit. The economy is terrible. Inflation is ridiculous. And the augmented eye is literally a subscription like to the New York Times. You know, they're those online articles where they're like, oh, pay $5 to read this article. So $800 a month is how much a New York Times subscription costs, which is, and it's actually, yeah, I mean, it's actually kind of the same thing. So 4 is her cat, this little black fur ball right here. And this is Jill right here, and this is also Jill, and this is her boss. I'm just introducing the characters. All right, I gotta do that cat's voice. By the way, the cat doesn't actually talk. It's just Jill doing the cat's voice. A lot of spoilers here, I know, but you know, surprise, the cat doesn't actually talk. So, who was that letter from? Nobody. You know, you gotta pretend you're doing a shitty voice. Settings. I didn't actually fuck with the settings at all. I'm gonna hope this is fine. I like the scan lines, by the way. And it seems like it's fine. Even audio-wise. Okay. By the way, if you ever been to my... if you're a returning viewer and if you've seen my channel before, my loading screen has the soundtrack for this game. And that is one of the things that always brought me back to this game. I mean, not really. I could just listen to the soundtrack on YouTube. But it's the OST. Like, the OST to this game is so good. Okay. This is the augmented eye, by the way. This is the... So, mass... I'm pretty sure it's mass immigration, that's always pronounced the same way, continues as... Quincy reveals new economic adjustments by Kimberly Lavaleta. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Valite. So yeah, inflation's bad. You can do this. It's actually a lot to read. Okay. With inflation rates among the highest in the world, constant short... I read! Fuck! Okay. With inflation rates among the highest in the world, constant shortages... I can't read. Shortages of basic groceries and rampant violent crime, Glitch City's citizens look for a better life in other countries. Quincy, however, isn't happy with this. They learn in our schools and universities, the Prime Minister said during a talk with the augmented eye. But they imply what they learned somewhere else, and I find it rather insulting. This is pretty much the country of Canada in a nutshell. Anyways, this comes after revealing, besides, especially, you know, anyways. This comes after revealing new economic measures for the city, which most analysts consider to be useless for the current environment. They don't know shit, concluded Quincy. Wonderlanders are the newest threat. I think this is there's like a terrorist organization. I think this is it. Oh wait, I think they're a cyber security thing. It's by Kimberly again. Wonderlanders are the newest threat to your security. Yeah, it's a hacker group. That's what they are. If you thought Alice Rabbit was good, I don't know why I'm screaming. If you thought Alice Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated security protocols in the world, then this new group will certainly blow your mind. They've yet to make an impact as big as Alice Rabbit, but they seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats issued against Prime Minister Quincy. So that's the Prime Minister, yeah. I'm gonna be like narrating a lot. I'm just yapping. I love this game, man. I'm telling you. We hold full access to Quincy's email network and will release the whole database this January. the group declared during the stream. I guess they also live stream. I actually don't remember that. Shallow threats. When questioned, Prime Minister Quincy dismissed all of the group's threats by stating he's not hiding anything and is not afraid of a possible leak of his email history. Maybe everyone will get to see what kind of TV I bought last month. So yeah, the Prime Minister's a dick too. Wild parties. The people behind the Wonderlanders seem to enjoy dressing in all kinds of rabbit costumes. I think that's a misspelling, right? Right? Costumes is with an O, not a U. But that's fine. You know, mistakes. They are like Venezuelan. You gotta fucking give them a break, right? They, you know, Spanish is their first language, not English. Apparently English is my second language as well. Surprise, surprise. During the stream, from Anthro to Bunny Girl, the purpose was to show the love and respect they have for Alice Rabbit and their role in today's politics. We want to follow their example while having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere, but we'll be there to tell you if it does. I just mix these words. That's my problem. Like when I read, I like to read fast, and when you narrate, you can't really. I can, like, look. I'm going to read this super fast. Cyborg and Heels returns next year to the Super Silver Thunderdome. The popular show Cyborg and Heels returns to the Dome this March, with tickets going on sale in January. Cyborg and Heels is a massive stage show about a cyborg fighting terrorism while wearing heels. Director Quinton Hayter explains Cyborg and Heels' special appeal during an exclusive interview with the Augmented Eye. What's not to love about it? It's a cyborg wearing heels, cutting stuff. That's literally something we've never seen before. A niche market I'm willing to capitalize on. Check out the full interview in the next few weeks, exclusively here at the Augmented Eye. You see, I can read fast. It's when I have to read slow that I like struggle. English is not my second language. I'm not stupid. I'm not an idiot. I'm not illiterate. I can read. These are my previous saves, by the way, as you can see it. The last time I played this game was in 2023. First time I played it definitely was not 2019. I probably saved over this. I'm kind of curious about that. I'll maybe if I remember, I might stream this again. I'm not sure. If I do remember to stream this again, I will check when I first started playing this game, because I'm kind of interested about that. So I'll make a save file right here, and this will be like specifically for YouTube. Anyways. Oh, I forgot. They have commentary about the articles they read too. Foreign Jill. I completely forgot about that. I was not even paying attention to that at all. Again, it's technically just Jill, but it's kind of cute that she like talks to her cat, right? I talk to my dog a lot, but my dog actually understands what I'm saying, right? This cat doesn't. This cat is literally asleep. So his acting is unnatural. I don't think he cares about the rules of nature anyways. I have no clue what they were talking about there. I guess it was this. Oh, it's the show. So let's see what she says. I wonder what Alma thinks of this whole thing. Alma's her best friend. Would you leave? Not without you. See, it's cute. She talks to her cat. Okay, let's go to work. Yapping too much. It's Tuesday, December 13th. In reality, it's actually September 27th. Good evening. Oh, hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face, Gil? When you let... I'm gonna move my mouse out because I can't. I feel like the mouse is distracting. When you let... when you let people call you Jules. Quiet. Are you okay? Or... I should make sure I do their voices. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's boss? Don't know. She went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well... I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and... There's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday Oh yeah, this is Anna. I think that's Anna, right? She like hacks the TV. She's a ghost apparently. I don't actually. There's like lore around that. I don't remember it that well. And I don't think much people talk about this game like besides how good it is. But anyways, there's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. There is prologues and shit like you can play and they'll like kind of go through all that. It's not really that interesting. It's just dogs in tuxedos and them fucking about, and then she finds out like the place is kind of in the shit. I think the bar, but that's not. You learn about that now as well. So on top of that, neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. Yeah, the economy is quite shit, and there's all the beer cans around my apartment. And Jill, sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we, just in case. If you can make a piano, man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a second here. Let's start with Sugar Rush. Look for those. So this is a tutorial. If I make him a piano man, I don't have to. I'm just gonna make a piano man because I don't want to do the tutorial. I know how to play. It's simple. I think he. Yeah. No. 5 of these. 5 of these. This is pretty much it. It's just dragging ingredients to the shaker. And then if it's on the rocks, you just click ice. And if it's mixed, you tap. And you do that. And there you go. That's piano man. Here, happy? Yes. Yes, very. I stand corrected. Now let's get working. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by... Okay, I know this. Why would it give me the option saying, if you don't want to know the rest, make me a piano man? I know how to play. Are you done with the exposition? Exactly, Jill. Another reason why she's so relatable. Now I am, yeah. Hey guys, Dana's not... Dana's like a tough lady. It's hard to do. It's a lot of woman characters. It's gonna be a struggle for me to do this. Oh, but Who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. It's hard to do. Like, she's like a tough lady. How do you do a tough lady? It's like deep but not deep. Why bring her here? Well, it's either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest or bring her unconscious body in here. She's gonna make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it. Do you think Chef... Now I know I'm illiterate. Do you think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. Chef. What? I can't. I really... No, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl. At least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then. Time to start the night. Yeah, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? While you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what, we've had some interesting clients come in. That's the dogs in the tuxedos. Dogs! Lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well. So, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun. Just that? Fine, I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. Very good logic is the fact that you don't want to, you definitely need diversity of songs when you're... Okay, so this game is great. I'm going to grab a pen quickly. And I'm just going to mark here, this is a pencil. I really want to showcase the soundtrack, because the soundtrack's also very good. So I want to play every song, if possible. So I will fill up the jukebox, and I'll start it from the beginning. And then, if I am able to listen to every single song, I'll then just, I'll show you what my usual playlist for this game is. But I kind of doubt we'll get to that point, because if you can see here, there's a lot of songs. Actually, it doesn't feel like that much. Okay. So it's going to play the songs from the jukebox, obviously. And you get the... It's a little bit annoying at first, because you don't know what songs are good, and you're just kind of like listening through all of them. You're like, okay, I like this song and that. Or you could do what I'm doing right now and just play through everything and listen to it that way. This song, if you were in the loading screen, you've heard it the whole time, because it was the song that was playing during my loading screen. But anyways, time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh, I fucking love this guy. This guy, I love him. He is J. Jonah Jameson, and that's gonna be a hard voice to do. You, give me a beer. Oh, sure, right on it. So he wants a big beer, because he looks like quite the big guy. So, big beer. One, two. Oh yeah, by the way, beer. Traditionally brewed beer has become a luxury, but this one's pretty close to the real deal. Yeah, there's beer doesn't exist anymore, apparently. It is a luxury, which, God, if that ever does become reality, imagine beer, one of the most basic drinks out there, becoming a luxury. I mean, there's a lot of different types of beers, so I shouldn't say it's basic, but it's definitely not anything special. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. It's a big beer. What's it? All mixed. Okay. There you go. Here you go. Yeah. Oh, fuck. His voice is gonna kill myself. Give me 1 second. Man, okay. Yeah, this one's good. Pretty good, in fact. Nice job. Thanks, I guess. You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey the 3rd. Huh? What kind of work do you do, mister? Oh my god, his voice sucks to do. Why did I give him such a shitty voice? Sorry, I'm gonna be drinking a lot of water for this guy. You're talking to Donovan D. Dodson. J. Jonah Jameson? I mean, come on. It's such an obvious reference. Chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So, you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice_Rabbit then? Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wild card hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's? That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. And clicks brings money. And money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. You know, it's very similar to like the modern day New York Times. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice_Rabbit. Well, first of all, why am I giving, it's not the, giving New York Times a lot of shit. I don't even think that's the, there's like a news article or a news agency. They used to be very good and then they suddenly became like the augmented eye with their shit. I don't think it's the New York Times. I'm just throwing them under the bus with no, I think it's the Wall Street Journal. They're the ones that did the bullshit article about like PewDiePie, right? So I want to say it's them. But anyways. Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help make them full-time employees. Get me pictures of Spider-Man. I can't do the J. Jonah Jameson laugh either. So if he does laugh, I mean, this is not even it. This is such a rip-off of J. Jonah Jameson, which, you know, fits the character. So I feel like I'm doing fine. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors? Guy, he fucking cooks her. Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get people get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a stick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about, and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money's good. I love him. He's such a great character. I love money, bitches, and cocaine. I don't know. I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. Oh, my dog's freaking out. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. Like, he's like, his fucking language is hilarious. The worst part about that is they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. You can't hear my dog, but he's going crazy. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No way, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? The kid on the restaurant critique column. Shit. Fuck. Forgot that brat's name. Okay. No. Wasn't this one then. What? Wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. Beer again. This man likes his beer. They come cheaper in bulk at the store, though. Well, it is a fair point. Like, should I give him another big beer? Big man, big beer. Here. Ah, it's the big things that make life worthwhile. What about big troubles? Did I stutter? Did I stutter? Sorry. Kidding. Right. So, tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. It's more like a shithole in that case. I'm doing my best here. Thank you very much. Who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that. Sorry. Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell, rather a hellish hole if you like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really. At least, not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. Can't talk, man. Pretend to love, fall from grace. Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of shit. I'm making it more aggressive. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. I think people who wear sandals casually, way worse. And I'm seeing that a lot more, especially if you're on a plane. If you wear sandals without, like, socks on a plane, you are something else. Anyways. Oh, please, as a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers. This sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person, you know, from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help sensationally, since I really gotta read more. Sensationalizing everything feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, Brett? Well, two can play that game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hell-bent on world conquest. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in your career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe. Why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting. Half of our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway. Eventually, sorry, I did his voice for it. Eventually the people from the stories would know it's dumb and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer's waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson. Or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. It is? Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general. But Mr. Donovan? Now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them, not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, gods, no. But I want them to fear me. Not because I'm their boss or the name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something. What was it? Drink, another one, do you? Ah, yes. You know what? Third time's the charm. Give me a beer. Alright. Third time's the charm for what? Anyways, better give him that beer. I mean, it's like, especially when you get good at this game, making drinks becomes like... Oh, I messed up. As I was talking shit, I immediately made a mistake. One beer. Here's hoping I don't pass out. Cheers. Enjoy. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors? He didn't call it a hellhole? There was some bloke. So weird for Jill to say bloke. She's not... I don't know. In my headcanon, Jill is like as American as it gets, but maybe I'm wrong. There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any other fast food chain, so there are no local investors. Why? Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. My goodness. Good lord. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, They have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kind of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it. And call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper does? Recently, they told me that they need more clicks. More clicks? I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks. I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donna V.D. Dodson is. Oh, that guy killed my throat. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, my throat. Should I be worried? Nah. Oh my goodness. Good lord. I had to drink a lot of water after that guy. At least he paid before storming off. I wonder what happened with Sven though. We never heard from him again. Jill! Yes? What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them. The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents. Shh. You'll wake up Briar Rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut punch fast. Alright. He wants a gut punch. I want to give him a gut punch already. Optional. Why not? Let's boost him up a bit. Yeah. Here. You can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar. Hellhole crack house. It smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister. What the hell do you care? The payment registry says... Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. Please let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple of hours? No. Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Such pleasant clientele tonight. Jill. Customer service. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended me this place and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all, and I'm starting to doubt her taste. A regular? Can I ask who? No. I'll concede one thing, but whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Thank you. Hey, Jill, where did you put the dish soap? Gills run out. Below the sink where it's always been. Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No, nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. I forgot that Dana was a badass. That's an achievement, and a title I've never heard about. Or before. Not about. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. You've had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed rioters with her bare hands. Once you see someone like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax though, I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved class 5 weaponry, the other one a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca. An alpaca. Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk and she started screaming that she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please, there's a word I haven't heard to. Coming right up. He wants a pile driver? I honestly feel like suplexing him though. Yeah, he's... Ingram sucks. He's kind of just a dick. We're just gonna put 4. We're not gonna lose him up. There we go. Here. It's fine, I guess. Hey, lady, have you ever faked an orgasm? Ingram is just, he's a class act. I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong. I asked if you ever faked an orgasm. That's a question I'm not gonna answer. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere of people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time, lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment the lie can give meaning to you. I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Okay? Even Jill. Being freaky. Does that mean you really faked orgasms because you look like you had a lot of experience? Still, that's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really, I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Of course you were. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver. Alright. If I booze him up, which I can kick him out earlier, but I do need money, so boozing him up would not be the right play. Age and mixed. There you go. Try not to drink it too fast. That's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? This guy, he is quite fun to talk to. Empty how? Like hungry? No, I mean empty like there's a part of you missing. Can't say I particularly have. I just feel there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? It might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Jill is so... I forgot how depressing Jill can be. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative, which is bitches and alcohol. I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. Man, I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Nothing seems to do it. That's creepy. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? You can't fuck puppies. At least you shouldn't. I'm drawing a blank then. Can't think of anything that might help. Yeah, I should have boozed him up and kicked his ass out. I wasn't expecting you to help me or to believe me. Eh? I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. This smell is killing me. Please come again. Don't count on it. Good. Phew. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. Alright. Man. Oh, this is a joke. Never mind. I was gonna say the year is 20, but it's just a dumb joke. I love even like when you take a break. It's so nice. It's now safe to keep playing. Isn't this game great? She's one of my favorite characters too, the lady there. At least I didn't get locked up this time. Why did she say it like that? Okay then, back in action. Yes, I remember her. Good evening. Good eep. Would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry. It's so comfortable. I usually forget to have it on. I give her, I always start her off with, like, the robot voice. In my mind, like, because I forgot she gets revealed this way, but, like, I like to think those helmets make you sound robotic. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of, like, self-insert lore you can put in your imagination. The beauty of your imagination. I need more water. Her voice is going to be kind of hard to do. I keep on talking about it like I'm a fucking voice actor. But she has like a... She's like a... What's the best way to describe this character? You know, like the introverted lady, I guess. Would be the best way to describe her. Slightly more introverted than Jill. Well, Jill's not introverted. I don't know why I'm saying that. Anyways. Is this better? Yeah, thank you. What can I get you, miss? Master Specialist Sei P. Azagiri of the 765th Division, Valkyrie Corps at your service. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Sei. What can I get for you, Sei? Let's see. I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet as in cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too. But not cool as in great, and especially not as in big. More so since I have to get up early tomorrow and I can't afford a hangover. Sorry, did you get that? A sweet drink, preferably a cold one that's not too big. Right? And also not cool. Yeah, that's it. I can do that. Give me a sec. Something small, sweet, and icy. So... I swear that... Sweets. Let's be small, sweet, and icy. No ice in this. No ice in this. No ice in that. So Moonblast would be a good option. Oh, but Moonblast has alcohol on it, and she does not want to get drunk, so... But she might not have a choice. Yeah. Okay, Moonblast it is. It is on the rocks, small, sweet, and icy. Okay. She doesn't want a lot. So... There you go. It's small, it's sweet, and it's icy. Oh, and by the way, if you want to blend your drinks, I didn't know this previously, but to blend it, you have to wait for that animation to happen. And there you go. Here you are. Ah, yes, this is just what I needed. Thanks. We don't get we don't get many white knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you the guys who deal with riots and such? Riots? Oh, no. You're thinking the Blitzkrieg Corps, the ones with huge plated suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we are different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect, we are the angels who soothe those suffering enemy attacks. We are the light of hope in the darkest of times, the ones who assist the victims of crime. It's like something Stella would drink. Stella is one of my favorite characters. Only after Jill, I would say. Who? She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kinds of drinks, so I want to see what's so special about them. And what do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? You know my name now, I want to know yours. I hope my thing's not too loud. Oh, sure, just call me Jill. Jill. Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not right. Jillian, Juliana. Do not call me Juliana, please. Sorry about that. No, please excuse me, I didn't want to anger you. But why don't you like being called by your full name? I actually know a couple of people like that. They like their short names rather than, I guess you'd call it a nickname, but not really. You know, like Tam for Tammy, or Pam for Pamela, or Jam for Jammy. Anyways, it's a stupid reason. Don't dwell too much on that. Oh, okay. I still feel bad about angering you, though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill, and I don't like angering nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. Thanks. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap? Huh. Okay. My mom used to be a I fucking hate that I can't. I was gonna say vegetarian, but that's not it. My mom used to be a veterinarian? A vet. And I used to go to her clinic after school. So the smell takes me back. It makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. What made you become a white knight instead of a vet or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was out of the question. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened while I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when this other white knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in a hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or something, or anything like that. But ever since then, I felt this was my calling. That I wanted to help people the same way they helped me. Huh. It's interesting though. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. So I kind of guide myself towards judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent. But you get me. Yeah, I try to do the same too. Why join the Valkyrie Corps specifically though? Because I want to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of white knights, right? I guess white knights is too broad a term. There's not one specific type. There are many different classes. Rescue, assault. There's even a squad full of bureaucrats. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up processes. So yeah, there's I don't think in this universe there's no cops, there's no like firemen. It's all, I guess, like government military type thing, like white knights and, you know, the Blitzkrieg division and stuff like that. They're kind of the ones that would replace your typical government services like firemen and paramedics and stuff like that. Anyways, enough of the boring stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up processes, but a few are assigned when a company is suspected of having weird, under-the-table deals. Interesting. There was also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. Yeah, see, there you go. Like having the school cops. I don't know if anyone had cops at their school, but we had a couple. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed and they lost their funding. I believe some members still work with anti-bullying because in an unofficial capacity. Oh, in an unofficial capacity. That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks. And besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, you know what? I'll have something else. I remember some drink called a martini. Brantini? No, I'm pretty sure it's a martini. It's Brantini, trust me, I'll get you one. She wants a Brantini. It's kind of interesting. So they're making a sequel to this game. Quote unquote. Because I'll be honest, I don't know if that game's ever coming out. It's supposed to come out in 2020. It is now 2025. So we'll see if that happens. But in that version, I think they don't use like the weird names for the drinks. I think they just call it what it is. So a Brantini would just be a martini, which is weird that they're doing that. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't seen the trailer in a bit. But also the trailer is misleading because they apparently restarted the entire project. So whatever we saw is going to be different, which is also interesting. It kind of sucks that that game is getting shafted a bit. Apparently they were working on a different game. And I heard that they were taking resources away from... They were going to make a sequel called Nirvana. But it would obviously be like this, where it'd be like NRV, and then it'd be like VA-NA. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, it seems like that's not happening anymore, or it is, but it's just gonna come out in like 2030 at this rate, because it is. I don't know. To me, this doesn't seem like a complicated game to make. To me, maybe I'm being stupid. But they're also working on another project, and yeah, I don't know. I'm talking too much, but I heard that they took resources away from Nirvana to make that other game, which I think was called like I forgot what it's called, but it's something. I mean, maybe I'll play it. I can't talk crap, but who knows? Also, apparently them taking resources away from that game is also just a rumor, according to the devs. I don't know, because like the devs also said the game would come in 2020, so, you know, who knows what's happening. But anyways, Asian mix. 8 out of 10 smug assholes would recommend it, but they're too busy being smug assholes. Is this true? As if you order a martini, are you an asshole? A smug asshole specifically? Or is it just because of Brian from Family Guy? You know, whose leg do you have to hump to get a dry martini around here, you know? No. Okay, here's your Brantini. Sorry, I yapped a lot. Say whatever the fuck your name is. Here, see? Huh, you were right. Thanks. You know what? I think I'll bring a friend of mine here in a couple of days. Really? Why? I like the feel of this place, and I want to share it with her. It might be a bit difficult though. She's more into classier places. Not that this place isn't nice, but don't worry, I know the kind of place I work in. I see. But it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, that actually scared me. What the hell is wrong with me? It's not even like a jump scare. Why did that scare me? What the hell's wrong with me? Jeez, okay. It shouldn't be too bad. I just need to... What was that? Sounded like an explosion. I better check that. I paid you already, right? Yeah, go ahead. Be careful. I will. She left her helmet. Well, if she's coming back, I'll just hold it for her. I'll go check what the ever-loving hell that explosion was. Careful. What? Oh, she woke up. Well, where am I? Where am I? Good evening, and welcome to Valhalla. That might not have been the best thing to say. Valhalla? Am I dead? Does that mean that Uncle Ingus ramblings about the afterlife looking like a shoddy downtown bar are true? Called it. Afterlife? I'm not dead? As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing, right? Alright, then where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What were you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers, robbers, rapists, pickpockets? God, they really like the word rape in this game. Jeez. Pickpocketers? You're pickpockets, aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your worries, otherwise you'll just... You're rapists, aren't you? Rapists! The whole lot of you. You want to tear my clothes, beat me unconscious, have your horrible way with me, and then brutally murder me, don't you? All while still violating every hole in my body as I lay there twitching, don't you? Murder, 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 murder. Interrupt me. Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down, or to throw at her face. Think carefully, Jill. Give her something that will calm her down. Bubbly? Calm her down. Bad touch wouldn't calm her down. Sobering? Oh, I need something calming. Or... So, this is the flavor. This is the type. Okay, so I need to give her something calming. Think carefully. What drink would calm you down? Okay, I was just making sure. There's gotta be something that has like the calming. I don't think they would throw anything. I know it's not the a fedora with perfume and a plum, because that would be gross. I mean, I could if I want to like kind of rip her off. Okay, not that. That would be very bad. Not a beer. She's not drunk. She's just having an insane moment. Bland, no. Soft? Blue Fairy, maybe? Let's see if there's any, feel velvety mortem and you'll be sleeping soundly. Maybe Fluffy Dream. Not anything bland or strong. Hadron cannon you can see on the moon for 1 week every month. Oh, skipped it. It was originally called Pretty Woman, but too many people complained there should be a piano woman. If there's a piano man, that seems accurate. Let's see. They used to actually sparkle, but too many complaints about skin problems made the redesign the drink without the sparkling. Oh. Maybe a sunshine cloud? Okay, so I think it should be girly. And then yeah, sunshine cloud I feel like should be good. We'll just do that. It's girly, soft. Wow, but it's bitter. It shouldn't be bitter. Let's promo. Sweet and happy. Okay, Moonblast. This should work. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be pissed. It's sweet, it's girly, and it's happy. If that isn't, you know, something. Well, what is that? A drink. You're in a bar. A bar serves drinks. Bar? So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. To calm down, what did you spice it up with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins? Good God, no, I wouldn't even think of it. Your stuttering makes you suspicious, you know. If I ever added anything like that to your drink, they would dock my pay and tips. Not to mention I have to pay any lawsuits myself. And that's the best case scenario. I can get fired and lose benefits, or go to jail. And trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They'd show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. And the thought of going through all that is just... Urgh. Even if you say that, let's do something. If you go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zing sent you. Two flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so noisy. Any damage? A hole in the street. Don't know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside a toilet paper's locker? What about... Oh my God! Son of a bitch! Okay, sorry. I should be yelling. How? Why? Oh. I'm back. He tried to give me bandages at first, though. Did you have to pay? No. No problem, then. Try it on the drink. It says negative. There you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knew your name. Good point. But first of all, it's not my name. It's my boss. Second, we are pretty much part of a chain. Sort of like the spicy chicken of bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right. It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink, go through that door, and forget this ever happened. That would be it. You're at peace and nothing of value would be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference? And what about the drink? Are you going to let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, well, I'll let you know I'm not that unimportant and that your work does matter. Not sure you should drink it out all so fast. So, how was it? It was good, I guess. It'll help me calm down a bit, I think. Are you alright? Yeah, I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I'd have probably reacted the same way. I should apologize for my last comment too. Came out as insensitive. Man. I guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crash outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the streets, stripped of clothes, dignity, and/or organs. How did you fall unconscious? Were you tired, sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what, your drinks are on the house tonight. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Consider it an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we caused you. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. You didn't cause them any problems, Jill. Yeah, you might be right. Okay, then I'll take you on your offer. I'll have a piano man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I just gulped the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Coming right up, then. You don't see women asking for a piano man every day. A little bit sexist, Jill, but whatever. I mean, this one's kind of pricey. Of course, I would ask for. Oh, fuck's sake. That's a Ryan move right there. That's a Therman move. Oh, drinks are on me, guys, and I'll be like, oh, thanks, friend, and I order the old fashioned. Hey, you know, if you're offering, right, you gotta be nice. Here's a piano man. Here. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. Oh, what did he do? Your dad, I mean, to provoke the pianist like that. Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. My dad sure loved his pianist. Sorry. He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the pianist leaped off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you. You like jazz? I see. The Piano Man has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist. I don't know, the word pianist is always funny to me. Friend of his that had just died. Apparently it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. So this is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long, hard day at work. I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, miss? Call me Kim. Kim Impossible. I don't know if I can say I work yet, though I'm still just an intern. The augmented eye. Can I ask where? Can I ask where? Yeah, see. Man, I gotta be honest, I really do. I played this game, I played through it quite a few times, as you can clearly see. So, yeah, I think if I do, I probably am gonna play this more. And when I do, I'm gonna like show my old New Game Plus save and show how it looks when you have all the things unlocked. Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? I read it every morning. In fact, Donovan D. Donson was here earlier. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. So you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horse blower. Harsh words. The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants that people have it done before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. Wow. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. And would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance, despite having no previous experience. It's kind of admirable, but at the same time, I hate his guts. Ugh. Knowing that I have to work for him, it's... Ugh. Why are you working there then? I gotta... shift. Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it, though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill? Well, I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. That's not true at all, by the way. You keep... Well, actually, okay, she said cook, so maybe, yeah, actually that's fair. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality, all while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point I thought about being a bartender, but I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes at dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know? I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person. What with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that. She is. She's so cool and collected, but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple of days. But even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... heh. Sorry, I got carried away. It was fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. I do that? It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh no, I shouldn't pester her that way. And besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. One Brantini, please. Coming right up. She wants a a Brantini. Yes, that. Just call it a martini. I'm not giving her a big one because she is not a paying customer. So she gets the small drinks. 1, 2, 3. All aged and mixed. See, $0. I'm getting no money from her. Here. Yep, that seems like the stuff. Cheers. Hey Jill, was this job like a lifelong dream or something? Not really, it just kind of happened. One thing led to another and bam! Bartending. Do you regret not fulfilling a dream? The only dream I can remember being passionate about was buying a Model Warrior Juliana arcade machine. Can't say I've given up on that one yet, but alas, adult stuff needs to be paid for first. You never had a dream you wanted to chase? Not really. I mean, most of my dreams have been silly things or childish dreams. Childish dreams? Having a room where every piece of furniture talks, being a model warrior. Oh, childish dreams, yeah. I remember I wanted to live in a koi pond when I was 7. The fish seemed to be having a blast to me. So, no dreams. None that I feel particularly motivated to chase, no. I mean, I'm fascinated by AIs, but I just couldn't find it in me to study that. So I picked something I found nice and moved on. And somewhere along the way I became a bartender. I see. Finally! Those dogs left a mess I'm not gonna forget anytime soon. I mean, how the hell did they throw toilet paper out the window? Oh, a client. Good night, ma'am. Jill, I'm gonna leave early. I need to take care of the smell cleaning my body. Sure. Who was he? A ghost. Nobody you should worry about. Oh. I heard that! Son of a bitch! I don't know why. I just like to think he yells son of a bitch every once in a while. Why were you asking all those questions? Because now that I think about it, I don't really have a dream job or anything like that. I think we idealize the idea of a dream job too much. Not everyone walks around with a clear idea of what they want in life. Some take a liking to a job, others find it after many failed attempts. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn that makes you change your plans. I'm telling you, man, Jill is great. There's these moments where I'm like, man, Jill, you're a good bartender. What I mean is, don't worry too much about it. Maybe you're right. Well, I'm gonna take my leave now. Thank you for everything. Please, thank your boss on my behalf. Bye. Thank you and come again. And that's it. Are we done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Gil and where's the girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up, had a couple of drinks, and left. So she's called Kim. How did she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Not really, no. Not like you call me that because I'm a stranger, just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. That's nice of her. So this is how the payment system works. You get tips. You're paid on commission, which imagine being a bartender and getting commission. And you get a bonus for being flawless. And Dana always gives you an extra bonus just because she's like, I think genuinely the best boss to ever have. And that's kind of the annoying thing about Valhalla. It's one of those situations where it seems too good despite being in a dystopia, right? Like you have this amazing boss, cool co-workers, and you're just working a decent job. And it's actually pretty hard to find a job like that in today's society, really. But anyways, I'm yapping. So I made 0 mistakes. I get 30% of my of the earnings, which is $714. Which is, why is it? I don't know why it's changing. Like total earnings is 3,130. 30% of that is 714, plus tips, which is 750, plus my bonuses, which is 1,000. Shouldn't this is only day one? Shouldn't the drinks totals be 3,130? I don't know. Who cares? It is fine. Anyways, that is the end of the day. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Jill is lost in thought about a holo plant. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now browse Danger/U. You can now visit JC Elton's. So, here's where the money becomes an issue. So, at the end of this month, I believe, I have to pay $800. And it won't affect anything. But if I don't pay it, then I lose access to the augmented eye, which kind of sucks because there's a lot of cool dialogue options with that. But Jill is a human being. She likes to buy stuff. She's very materialistic, actually, because she buys something every single day. Which I don't know anyone that does that in my life. I don't do it, certainly. I won't buy something every single day. Obviously groceries and shit like that, but you know, like not materialistic stuff. Weren't you gonna have curry yesterday? A ghost took my money. So she wants a holo plant. And this is JC Elton's. This is where you buy stuff. And she wants this. This costs $600. I can afford it and still pay the augmented eye thing. In memory of a real potted plant. Okay. Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. So if you don't buy what she wants, she'll get distracted at work. And her mind will go other places, which I'll be honest, that happens to me as well. It's not because I don't buy something though, it's because of other reasons. But oh, Shining Fingered. That's not augmented eye. I thought that was. Why did I think that was augmented eye? What's Shining Finger? This is the music. I don't know. What is Shining Finger? Either way, if you also don't pay for the month, like whatever expenses she has. Excuse me, I'm like burping. It's disgusting. If you don't pay for any expenses she has, she'll get distracted. Obviously. Because she's stressed out about her expenses, right? And not being able to pay it. That one makes more sense. But she also gets distracted if you don't buy the stuff she wants. So I got her to plant. I don't know where the plant is. I guess it's this thing here. No, it's right here. This is the plant. It's the simulated plant. And it actually does decorate her room. She also owns a slut shirt. And she hangs up her panties every... Do people hang up their clothes inside their apartment like this? Usually you would hang it outside, no? I am not from the future, so who knows? Let's read the new thing we got, the Danger U. This is essentially Reddit, by the way. So, welcome to Reddit. You're a Redditor now. Oh boy. I get to mod for Reddit. Okay, anyways. Mickey's concerts is what they're talking about. Man, I am starting to get lightheaded a little bit, but I should be fine until the rest of the stream. Streaming for 4 hours. A lot of it was just BRB because just family and shit coming in and out, which is great. Mickey's concert. Okay, so let's limit all the concert conversation to this thread. How are you preparing for the best day of your life? I'm going with my boyfriend. Boyfriend, why would you lie on the internet? Oh, or actually, maybe this is more like 4chan now that I think about it. Because it's kind of like... Haha, oh wow. Fucking normies, get out. I don't know, actually. I don't go on Reddit or 4chan, so I actually have no idea which one. This is referencing fucking Reddit, though, because that's the /u. Okay, I'm gonna say it's Reddit. Fucking normies, get out. That is so cute, Ammon. No, this is fucking 4chan. This is anonymous. Anyways, I'm going with a very special friend of mine. Are you the girl from the other day who had a crush on her best friend? Yes. So you're finally going to confess. Oh my god. I gotta like, this is gonna be the cutest thing. But I still don't know if I like her. Just wait until... Wait. Oh, wait, what? Just wait until Mickey shows up. You'll know right away if you love her. Trust me, I've been there. How so? You'll understand once you are there with her. Mickey concerts are some magical shit. And close the thread. And then continues here. The last thread, Annan wants to confess her feelings to her best friend. I still don't know. And how is she? Oh, is it? Okay, I see. It's like confused for a second. What? It's a lesbian lady. I bet she's one of those cute, clueless girls who can't catch your signals. You say that, but she can be incredibly sharp sometimes. So I was right. That's going to be difficult. Now you have to be direct and to the point. I'm afraid that's going to be the case here. Not that I'm usually actually in love. Stop. I'm going to marry Mickey. Stop being such an attention whore. We are here for Mickey. Come on, Annan, don't be mean. We just want to help a fellow Mickey sister. You don't have to fight because of me. This, like, writing, if people wrote like this on the internet, I mean, I've seen it, but it always just, it's not trying to be mean. Does anyone know of childhood romances that succeed in real life? You're just lonely. Yeah, I forgot that I gotta remember that she talks to the cat. Don't pay attention to her. Everyone else here wants to help you. I'm a guy. Now who's the attention whore again? That page looks silly. It's amusing in its own way. Let's talk about Alice Rabbit. What it says on the tin. Happy not birthday, cheeky bastard. So what's the news on them? Drawing a blank right now. We haven't heard of Alice in a while now that I think of it. Do you think they're planning something? There's this constant rumor I hear about a terrorist attack next week. Don't scare me with that stuff, please. I have enough as it is. Lol, we're gonna be attacked and it will be funny to see those white knight fucks do nothing but drink. How do you know if you get hacked by Alice? It's my first time reading about them. Lurk more. She normally leaves a funny Asi drawing and a happy and a message, something like "Happy Not Birthday." Sounds lame as fuck. Why is it Alice even a celebrity? The hell, Alice was the one who leaked all the internal White Knight memos. She literally started the riots with the leaks. At least try with your baits. I forgot rage baiting. All right, let's read the augmented eye now. Local woman, local hero. Let's read Alice Rabbit again. I think Alice Rabbit might be a dog? Those purple numbers. Don't trust this dog. A dog, you say? Why not? After receiving brain enhancements, they're capable of learning at near human speeds. So why is it impossible to imagine a gifted dog who uses their brilliance for programming? It makes a lot of sense, right? Well, maybe, and then, yeah, it's just bullshit. Augmented eye, like, I don't actually remember if Alice Rabbit is a dog or not. But, you can't really trust everything the augmented eye says. 70% of our readers consider shrimp ramen to be disgusting. The shrimp is so artificial it doesn't trigger my allergies. This is not really a surprise, but a lot of people seem to hate this particular brand of instant food. Yeah, shrimp ramen's kind of mid. I'd say if you want to go for good ramen, chicken ramen, that's the way to go. This is from a survey we conducted here at the Augmented Eye last month. We asked our readers to tell us their most hated dishes. And with a total of 6,000 votes, it looks like the market for shrimp ramen is reducing. That's good, because it sucks. It sucks so much, I barf a little every time I smell it. How can anyone like that? It's ridiculous. Ugh, can't even finish this article. I'm sorry, everyone but I have to puke. Ugh, I hope it's put out of sale. I mean, local woman, local hero. Another Lana article. This morning, a suicide attempt was thwarted. I can't say that word. Thwarted? I can't read that. Midair. That sounds a bit too fantastical. I'm just gonna. Was stopped by an unidentified local woman. The incident occurred at the Artemis Will Mall, where people noticed someone was at the rooftop of the building. Firefighters were called as soon as their presence was noticed by pedestrians, but the person jumped off without notice. A mysterious rescuer. Just when the would-be suicide victim jumped off, a local woman was able to catch them midair and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. The mall is taking extra security measures now. Good on the mall. Wednesday, December 14th. Good evening. Hey, Jill. Or hey, Jill. Wah! That's a sound you don't hear every day. Boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. A white knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the count. Wait, do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable and cool and comfortable and cool and really, really cool. Hello. I gotta stop. It's strange that you're late, Jill. Yeah, the traffic was... Ah! Ah! Don't run. You have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. Oh, he's Chinese. I forgot Gil... Or, sorry, well... or at least people... Well, actually, no. He is Chinese. I was going to say... Hong Kong is an independent state. Not anymore. It isn't. Politics with Therman. Here, let's talk about Chinese geopolitics. Anyways. Hong Kong? Chief? Sorry. I thought... I'm going to do a Chinese accent now. I thought you were someone else. Okay. Gillian does not have a stereotypical... I don't think so, at least. I think the whole thing is like... I think he lived here for a bit now, right? So he's like kind of... I mean, I'm just going to do my normal voice. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. The what? Where now? Nothing. Never mind. She seemed happy. I'm going to give Gilly... She's been tense these past couple of days. If she's somehow relaxed now, good. Are you all set? Yep. Alright. Ready. Can I save at any point, I wonder? Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Okay. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, Brett, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? I want pictures of Spider-Man. The usual, gee, I guess. I wonder what he means. Beer. He wants a big beer. Okay. Yep. Here you go. Yes. Now that's what I call service. That's good to hear. I forgot how to do his voice. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday too. How did that come about? There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday I was tuning the details of the interview I had with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. We've come a long way in the department of Lilim's sex appeal, I tell you. She was a Lilim then? Yes. Yes, one of those new fancy king-class Chia models. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey you, the guy with a John face. Me? What the hell is a John face? I'm not giving him a Chinese accent. Yeah, you, do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly don't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? Now I feel like I have to give him a Nixon voice. 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong, talking with some investors, when those damn riots broke out. Seriously, did they really think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? Oh! No matter how many they have, different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. It's not a good J. Jonah Jameson, but it's my best attempt at it. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I don't even know what the fuck laconic means. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor. Fucking Jill. Jill's a hardcore Republican. No, she's not. I don't know, actually. Like, that, I mean, who knows how this, like, society works? I don't even think they're technically not even in America, right? Because it's a prime minister. But anyways, and the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where, on second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Scholarships. That's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. So you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil neck. And I wasn't going to allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing the scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine, Canto what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are lots of dialects in the Chinese language. That's true. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyway, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars blast too, right? Sure, on it. He wants a Mars blast. That's a change of pace, alright. Now, does he want it large? We'll see. I don't think you can make this large. 34. No, you cannot. Okay. Boom. Here. Alright, I guess I'll believe your story. Right. Hey, kid, I got wasted yesterday, so there's certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I say anything someone could use against me in a court of law? I'm not doing... Okay, I gotta do his voice more justice. Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon. I don't think so. Oh, good. Fuck those sons of bitches. It's more like that. What did I tell you? It's like, you know, like, get me a picture of Spider-Man. How they wanted unreasonable stuff. How they feel like they have more power than you do and all that. Oh, yeah. I recall something like that. But then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when drunk. That and racial slurs in German. Got a little, you know, he doesn't have the mustache for nothing. Look at that beautiful stash. Racial slurs and what? But let me tell you something. There are people worse than your investors. Ooh, your clients. Excuse me? Pictures of Spider-Man. Your readers. If you think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in everything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you're the apple of their eyes. Make one fucking mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal. No chance of appeal. Gods forbid if they ever catch something you said out of context. You slip dick cock. You cocktail weenie. I'm gonna demolish you. I love J. Jones. A month ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in an article about cougars in nearby forests. Oh, that's so funny. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer mom bitches crying about hurt feelings. They were having picnic parties in the same forest and thought we were writing about them. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damn namesake. Yeah, it's funny when someone else hears that, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. You can't win. You will always offend someone. Getting a little cocktail weenie. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to get a picture of Spider. Okay, I'm sorry. I am bleeding this joke. Get me a picture of Spider-Man. Oh, I want a blowjob. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm just thinking of Pizza Parker YTP. Oh, no, I don't want a hand job. I want a blowjob. And it's not Peter Parker, it's Pizza Parker. Hand job. Best thing for a kid your age. Anyways, it sounds so bad, but it's funny. I run a... Okay, yeah, this is, whatever. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at the mirror. Sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but hearing it from him is kind of... Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview, and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little bitch. I'm being very offensive, but I feel like that's Donovan. He wouldn't say little girl was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason, she just did it. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? Did you have to pay or something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. Okay, then one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. Mr. Donovan wants something bitter to wake him up. I wonder if some alcohol would help too. Oh yeah, bitter drinks. He wants either a pile driver, a gut punch, or a suplex. Which one has more alcohol? Gut punch? No. That's cheap. That's why I'm not doing that. Pile driver. I needs more alcohol. Suplex. He needs a gut punch. It's just, that's it. Gut punch. It's bitter, and he wants alcohol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Whole ancient mix. There you go. He's a big guy, so he gets big alcohol. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. You know, I feel like I should compensate the poor bastard that took the heat today. Oh? Yeah, that kid Joel. Gene. Hirohito. Guillermo. I can't... It's so... I don't know why. He's just such a racist fella, too. I can't remember his name. That kid is always gushing about that Idol interview. I can't remember anyone for shit, but he's annoying enough to make me remember him. So I don't know, I feel like I cock-blocked him big time today by taking his gig away. Worst of all, I left him to fend off a pack of crazy bitches. And that's something I wouldn't wish on anyone, not even my worst enemies. Well, maybe 2 of them. You're sounding so considerate right now. I'm no saint, kid, but I'm a man. And a man must never cock-block another man unless he's trying to fuck your mom. What if it's your dad? Did I stutter? Maybe you can get him tickets or something. Nah, see, that'd mean he'd be off work, and I need him to be at my beck and call tonight. I've seen that brat talk to no end about her, so I know I'll let him write about her somewhere else in the newspaper. Give him the food critics column. It's shit anyways. I'm so fucking nice. I'm out, kid. Thank you. Please come again. Tiring. Hey, Jill, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep, I can't take the helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie type white knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know. I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's property. What? Did you run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. Shit, don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, where was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey, Iris, I need some unclogging advice. Iris? I've heard Chief calls her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend. More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will, even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Hey, honey, can you see me? Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Jill, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello. Oh, hello, Dorothy, wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit, then. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a Vic jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible? Come again? I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that would make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials. Take any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. She's doing an ad read, I guess. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last I checked, though. Almost to the human eye? Well, it's not perfect. If you moved, you'd be in eerie surroundings. Colored blob. Okay. And we Lilim see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? There's the ghost lady again. Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman. Sure. Piano woman. One piano woman. Thanks, I love these ones, you know? I keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. And today? Today I feel good. That's nice. Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contract involved or anything. You know, if you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty though. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. Do you pay him to... Finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine. Consider this a standing offer though. Oh, hey John. Ah, Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that accent because I'm gonna get in trouble if I do. It is funny though. I like the when I find out he's from Hong Kong, I do a Chinese accent. That's not good. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What'd you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey, honey, what did he do? Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happens when. And you know, people lie. Does your boss know about it? She said, I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary, and it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know. Did I tell any lies? No, but never mind. Oh yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet? She found it. She put it on now. She's stuck. Oh yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic. No shit. I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a bit early for those stories, don't you think? Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but you usually come before you start. Did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird. The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. Oh, yeah. Is this income? I think. Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 a.m., dress as requested, and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. Yes, it is income. 3 years? Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part on his daughter's birthday. Wait a second, does he have a daughter or not? Had. Seems she died. Oh, fuck. Poor Ingram. Seems she died 4 years ago. Oh. Yep. I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you? Sure. One moonblast coming right up. I could get her drunk. She doesn't actually have a... If I remember correctly, her alcohol tolerance is pretty bad. So I'm not going to get her drunk because I want money. And plus you lose dialogue if you do that. Like, you can get her drunk by making this drink big. Here. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. It tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single and I don't mind that you're a girl. Do you actually mind what anyone is? Not at all. Anyway, it's not about that. Do all DFCs-72s look like kids? Yes and no. At a factory, we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to human as possible. Then you look like babies outside the factory? Nope. Every fresh DFC-72 looks about 10 to 13. It makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade? Once a DFC-72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't. Will you go through it? Yeah, will you go through it? I don't know, right now I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. And I really need that advantage, you know. How so? When people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So if I stop looking underage, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. Very creepy. I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all? I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire or something. But right now, I'm just fine with the way I am. I see. Good evening, Gil. Welcome to... Does that happen a lot? Not really. It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules and I'll make sure every time you sit you'll hear the clink of your shaker. Fine, fine. Oh, Gil. Oh, they call each other Jill. I see, because it's Jillian. It's not Gillian, it's Jillian. I didn't take that in until now. It's interesting. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, let me buy you a drink. Oh, I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood. I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer. Yay, honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. I'll be fine with just a gut punch. Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive. I'd rather not. Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she dresses people. Okay, then, let me get your orders. 1 big sunshine cloud and 1 gut punch. Okay. Just make hers, because she's ordering. 1, 2, 1, 8. 1, 2. It is kind of funny, because you wouldn't think, a robot would have a low alcohol tolerance, but no, she actually does not have a good alcohol tolerance, apparently. Next. He just wants a regular gut punch, which is pretty easy to make, I think. And there you go. And this one I can add alcohol to, because he doesn't stay with me. All H and mixed. So I'll booze him up. Screw with Jill. You're in here. Thank you. All in order. Thank you, Dorothy. Don't mention it. And thank you, Jill. It's my job. Hey, Dorothy, may I ask you something? Private. If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner. No, thank you. It's not about that. Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before. Is it true that the DFC-72 line leaves tracking nanomachines in the other person after they violate every hole in your body regardless of its original purpose? Yes. That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time. Care to explain? We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode, when we're being assaulted or the like. That way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kinda buggy though. I've heard stories of DFC-72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and BAM! Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail. I see. And besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. How much of you is still organic? Just enough that my skin still heals over time. Come on, you know that's not what I mean. I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine, see if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meanie. Thank you. Please come again. That girl's something else, huh? She's so earnest about what she does that it's kind of hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna go and take my... Gil, I need your girly hands for a second here. Coming. Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. I apologize if I'm taking time from your break. Nah, don't worry. Sorry, you'll have to deal with me. You're no problem, Jill. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Jill's the one serving you. Anyway, do you want something else? Can you make me a Mars blast? That I can. Mars blast. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2. There you go. Here. Bitter and mind of it, just like war. Have you been to war? Life's a war. We fight every day, Jill. So you haven't been to war? Not to an official one, at least. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. What could that be? First, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have to have any bearing on your personality. Thanks a lot. What I've often wondered about is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about police or the like? Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks. My boss? I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire. Haywire? You? Don't mind that. Or not to mind if you just said. You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though. Damn, I still know then. Have you tried asking her? She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself. And they're believable because she's her. Maybe I'll see her in action one day. You should. It's quite the show. Good news, Jill. The helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss, break. Alright. And honestly, if you're watching this and you're like, I don't care about this guy, but the game seems interesting, it is interesting. I strongly recommend you trying this game. It is great. There's nothing else I can really say but that it's great. It's not going to be like your Call of Duties or your Battlefields. It's a simple game, but it's still fun and entertaining. But anyways, it's going to be it for today. Thank you guys for coming to my stream. My ball. Thank you for coming. I hope to do this for as long as possible. And have a good one. Bye-bye.